Have you ever encountered someone whose presence feels so powerful it slices through the noise of daily life? They radiate an aura that is not only captivating but undeniably magnetic, a kind of energy that draws you in while keeping you at arm's length. It's as if their very essence holds a mystery, one that beckons to be unraveled but remains just beyond reach. These individuals, though often known for their charisma, are far from ordinary. They walk a unique path, distinct, separate from the crowd, and yet there's an undeniable pull that makes them impossible to ignore. This is the world of the chosen ones. Throughout history, countless stories have emerged about these extraordinary individuals, often marked by something greater than themselves. They're seen as destined for greatness, their lives full of promise. Yet, despite the high expectations placed upon them, their journeys are anything but simple. In fact, being chosen for something profound often comes with challenges most people can't fully comprehend. When we think of the chosen ones, we imagine individuals who seem set apart from the rest of the world, those who might appear to have it all. But the reality of their lives is far more complex. They often feel a sense of isolation, as though they don't quite fit into society's mold. While others may envy their success, the chosen ones frequently find themselves walking alone. They may long for connection, yet struggle to find others who truly understand the weight they carry. One key reason the chosen ones walk alone is the intense energy they radiate. It's like a constant, powerful presence that fills the space around them, commanding attention without effort. It's a vibe you can feel from a distance, making you believe something important is about to unfold. Though, ironically, you may not know exactly what that is. Being around a chosen one is a strange experience. There's a part of you that's drawn to them, wanting to connect, yet another part that urges you to maintain distance. Their energy is both captivating and overwhelming, creating a dynamic that leaves others both intrigued and unsettled. What's it like to encounter someone like this? Imagine trying to look away, but somehow you can't. Their energy is undeniable, making it impossible to ignore them. This unique energy shapes their journey, a path that is distinctly their own, different from anyone else's. It's almost as if they're on a special mission, one that others can't fully grasp. While they deeply crave connection with someone who understands, their rarity makes it nearly impossible to find someone who truly gets what they're going through. At first glance, being one of the chosen might sound glamorous, even enviable, but beneath the surface, it can be a lonely existence. The chosen ones often feel like outsiders, misunderstood and disconnected from those around them. They carry burdens others can't see, burdens they often have to shoulder alone. Despite the allure of their lives, there's an undeniable loneliness that accompanies their journey. They long for understanding, for someone who can share in their struggles, but their unique path often keeps them isolated. So, how can you tell if you're one of the chosen? There might be a sense within you, an inner voice that urges you towards something greater. Life may not offer a clear-cut map, but it often gives subtle clues, small hints that guide you toward your destiny. If you've ever felt a deep pull within your heart, like you're meant for something bigger, there's a chance you could be one of the chosen. There are certain signs that might confirm your place on this path. One of the most telling signs is a deep sense of authenticity. Chosen ones can spot genuine people easily because they prioritize authenticity in everything they do. They're not content with blending in. They crave depth and meaning in all their interactions, constantly seeking more than the superficial conversations most people are comfortable with. They don't just go through the motions of life, they aim to understand its deeper layers, searching for connections that align with their purpose. Another defining trait of the chosen ones is their resilience. Life may throw countless challenges their way, obstacles that seem insurmountable, but they always emerge stronger. Every hardship only fuels their determination to keep going. They don't shy away from adversity. They embrace it, knowing that each struggle brings them closer to their ultimate purpose. These individuals often possess a deep empathy and a natural inclination to help others. In moments of darkness, they shine brightly, offering guidance and support to those in need. But their journey isn't solely about them. It's about uplifting others. They understand that their purpose is greater than themselves, involving lighting the way for those around them. Their unshakable determination to never give up can inspire others, creating a ripple effect of positivity and strength. However, the chosen ones have more than just resilience and a desire to help. They possess a unique energy, a heightened sensitivity, a deep understanding of emotions and sensations that most people can't fathom. It's as if they can sense things that others cannot, intuitions, feelings, and experiences beyond the ordinary. This heightened awareness is both a gift and a burden. It allows them to see the world in ways others can't, but it also creates a sense of alienation. Those around them might be amazed and unnerved by the intensity of their presence, unsure of how to react to someone who seems to know more than they should. For the chosen ones, this deep connection with the world can bring challenges. The emotional intensity they bring into any space can stir deep, unresolved feelings in others. When people encounter someone who can see them so clearly, it forces them to confront parts of themselves they've long avoided. This can lead to discomfort as individuals face the fear of being truly seen, not just on the surface, but at their core. As a result, many may retreat when faced with the chosen one's depth, choosing instead to stay in their comfort zones. In these moments, the chosen ones often find themselves walking alone. Their strength and depth serve as a mirror, reflecting back the flaws and insecurities others try to hide. While this can empower the chosen ones, it's often unsettling for those around them. People may be drawn to their light, but the fear of what it might reveal about themselves often causes them to pull away. This paradox of attraction and fear defines the chosen ones. They are both magnetic and intimidating, captivating and overwhelming. Their ability to make others feel deeply is a double-edged sword. While it draws people to them, it also creates distance as others struggle to come to terms with the intensity of their presence. This constant push and pull leaves the chosen ones in a perpetual state of longing for deep, meaningful connections that resonate with their true essence, but finding it difficult to forge such relationships due to the very power they wield. At the same time, the chosen ones continue their search for authenticity. They crave relationships that go beyond the superficial, that recognize and embrace their unique journey. They seek others who can understand their depth, who can share in the intensity of their energy without being overwhelmed. But finding such individuals is rare. The chosen ones are like rare treasures, and those who can connect with them are equally uncommon. This rarity is no accident. It's a natural result of the unique combination of strength, authenticity, and depth the chosen ones embody. Engaging with them requires openness and courage. It's not for the faint of heart. Many are drawn to them at first, fascinated by their presence, but few are willing to take the journey to truly understand them. The chosen ones stand apart, not out of arrogance, but out of necessity. Their path requires solitude and introspection, but it also offers a unique chance to experience life on a deeper level. The search for authenticity, relationships that resonate with their essence, is an ongoing quest for the chosen ones. They're not satisfied with shallow connections or fleeting encounters. They want relationships that challenge them, that push them to grow and evolve. And though such connections are rare, the chosen ones continue to seek them, knowing that their journey is not just about themselves, but about finding those who can walk beside them on a path as unique as they are. Their search might lead them down a solitary road, but it ultimately leads to greater self-discovery and a deeper understanding of the world around them. The chosen ones are not defined by their loneliness, but by their relentless pursuit of truth, connection, and authenticity. In the end, their story is one of resilience, self-discovery, and the quest for meaning in a world that often seems too superficial to understand their depth. They continue walking their path, knowing that the true connections they seek are out there, waiting for the right moment, the right person, and the right time. And when they finally find those connections, they will shine even brighter, not just for themselves, but for the world around them. They often become the guardians of profound solitude, holding on to their depth in a world that struggles to reciprocate. This solitude isn't just an experience of loneliness. It becomes a sacred space in its own right. Yet within this challenge lies the beauty of their journey, an unspoken battle, the true essence of their role as the chosen ones. The solitary path they walk isn't one of external battles fought with swords or violence. Instead, it's a quiet, internal war, a struggle that takes place on the battlefield of truth, integrity, and honesty. These qualities aren't just things they strive for, they are innately part of who they are. As they move through life, their very presence changes the world around them. They don't simply occupy space, they alter it, shedding light on the illusions others hide behind and revealing the truth of the world's shadows. In doing so, they become catalysts for change, but the disruption they cause often comes at a price. The truth they carry threatens to destabilize the comfort zones of those around them. People have learned to mask their true selves, to hide behind facades and falsehoods, and when a chosen one enters the scene, their authenticity reflects these deceptions. It's as if the chosen one holds up a mirror to everyone they meet, showing them their own true selves, their weaknesses, their fears, and the parts they've buried deep inside. This exposure can be unsettling. It forces people to confront uncomfortable truths about themselves, and often this discomfort leads to avoidance, anger, or even resentment. For the chosen ones, this silent battle is a constant reality. It's not something they seek, it's an outcome of their mere existence. The honesty they bring into every space demands something rare in today's world: sincerity. In a world that often opts for surface-level interactions and insincerity, the chosen one's genuine nature is both a gift and a disruption. In many ways, they become unwitting warriors for truth, their armor made of unshakable beliefs and their shield crafted from a deep sense of purpose. But even the strongest armor is not invincible, and the battle they fight takes its toll. They often find themselves alone in the midst of the fight, misunderstood by those they wish to free from the weight of their own illusions. The resistance they face isn't merely a reaction to their presence, it's proof of how powerful their essence is. The avoidance, the anger, the discomfort, these are signs of the intensity with which the chosen ones challenge the comfortable lies people cling to. The strength of their authenticity becomes a force that disrupts the carefully constructed facades of the world. It's this very truth that makes their journey so difficult to walk. And yet, it's also the source of their greatness. They navigate a world where their honesty is both a strength and a burden, and where their fight isn't for power, but for the liberation of the human spirit from the chains of falsehood. Chosen ones are outsiders by design. Their separation from the mainstream isn't merely a coincidence. It's driven by an intrinsic desire for authenticity. They are people who strive to experience life fully, to challenge the norms, and to push the boundaries of what society deems acceptable. They are not content with living in the shallow end of life's experiences. Instead, they are drawn to the deep, the meaningful, and the real. This quest for depth often puts them at odds with the world around them, a world that prizes the fleeting and the material over the lasting and the meaningful. In social settings where most conversations stay on the surface, the chosen ones struggle to find connection. They crave more than small talk. They desire real, genuine exchanges that explore the mysteries of existence. The disconnect they feel from societal norms isn't merely in their minds. It's a physical discomfort. It's like trying to fit a mountain into a cramped room. No matter how they try to adapt, it never feels right. This constant misalignment leaves them uneasy, as though they're perpetually trying to fit themselves into a world that doesn't quite understand them. As a result, the chosen ones often seek solace in solitude or in the company of a small, tight-knit circle of like-minded individuals. In these spaces, they find the freedom to be themselves. They can explore the depths of their thoughts, dive into profound conversations, and discover new dimensions of understanding. These intimate settings nourish their souls, an environment where authenticity is not only accepted, but celebrated. Here, the chosen ones can explore the mysteries of the unseen, question everything, and seek meaning in the complexities of life. But their separation from the mainstream world isn't a curse. It's a gift, one that allows them to inspire courage in others who feel the same dissonance but are too afraid to break away from societal expectations. By embracing their misalignment, the chosen ones show others that true belonging isn't about fitting in with the outside world, but about honoring the extraordinary world that exists within themselves. They become examples of how to embrace one's uniqueness, regardless of the pressures to conform. This inclination towards solitude and self-reflection also has a deeper purpose, the call to fulfill a higher destiny. The pull they feel toward a greater purpose isn't a passing whim, it's a burning fire within their soul, a guiding force that drives them toward their true calling. Engaging in activities that don't align with this purpose feels like a betrayal to their core essence. So they naturally gravitate towards solitary moments where they can meditate, introspect, and cultivate the unique abilities that set them apart. In these moments of solitude, they find clarity and purpose, receiving the insights necessary to fulfill their calling. Although their journey is solitary, it is far from empty. It is full of profound opportunities for self-discovery and growth. The path of the chosen one is not an easy one, but it leads to personal evolution. To navigate this journey, the chosen ones develop strategies that not only ease the loneliness, but also celebrate the distinct qualities that make them who they are. Self-acceptance is the cornerstone of these strategies. The chosen ones learn to embrace their intense energy and depth, viewing them as gifts rather than burdens. Through practices like meditation, journaling, or quiet reflection, they cultivate an appreciation for their uniqueness. In doing so, they find peace in their own company, a peace that allows them to engage with the world without losing themselves. This self-acceptance becomes a wellspring of strength, empowering them to stand firm in their authenticity regardless of the world's reaction. Alongside self-acceptance, the search for like-minded individuals or communities becomes a crucial aspect of the chosen one's journey. Though such connections are rare, they do exist, whether with other chosen ones or with people who share their thirst for depth and authenticity. These relationships are hard to find, but they're worth the pursuit. They require patience and a willingness to explore beyond the usual social circles. Online forums, workshops, and gatherings centered on shared interests can provide fertile ground for these connections, offering a sense of belonging and understanding often missing in everyday interactions. In addition to self-acceptance and finding their tribe, the chosen ones can turn their solitude into an opportunity for creativity and spiritual growth. Whether through art, writing, or spiritual practices, they channel their energy and insights into creations that inspire and heal others. Their solitary moments become spaces for artistic expression, allowing them to communicate their profound experiences in ways that resonate with deep emotions and the unseen realities of life. Art, poetry, and music are just some of the ways the chosen ones can turn their solitude into a source of contribution to the world. Through spiritual practices like meditation or yoga, the chosen ones deepen their connection to their inner selves, gaining further clarity and guidance for their path. These practices help them align with their higher purpose, enabling them to navigate the complexities of their journey with greater ease and wisdom. The chosen one's journey is one of transformation. Their uniqueness, once embraced, becomes their greatest strength. It's a path that requires courage and vulnerability, but it ultimately leads to the realization that their solitude holds the key to a deep connection with both themselves and others. When they come to understand this, it becomes a guiding light, leading them toward a future where their authenticity is not only accepted, but celebrated. This realization helps them step into their full potential, not just as individuals, but as part of a greater collective that values truth, depth, and authenticity above all else. As we conclude our exploration into the world of the chosen ones, it's important to reflect on the lessons their journey teaches us. Their existence reminds us that true connection begins with embracing our own essence. The chosen ones challenge the norms, serve as mirrors of truth, and provide a beacon for those searching for authenticity in a world that often settles for falsehoods. Their journey may be solitary, but it is vital for personal and collective transformation. Do you feel like you're walking a path less traveled? Perhaps you're one of the chosen ones, or maybe you know someone who radiates an unseen power. Share your thoughts and experiences in the comments below, and remember, you are not alone. The world needs more authenticity, and by embracing your unique truth, you just might inspire others to do the same. If you've enjoyed this exploration, don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe to stay tuned for our next deep dive. Until then, keep embracing your journey, no matter how solitary it may seem, and know that your authenticity is your greatest gift to the world. See you soon.